Years ago, Aristotle said, "We are what we repeatedly do." Excellence then is not an act, but a habit. Today, we are summarizing the key formula from the book The Power of Habit by Charles Duhigg. Most of the time, we are on autopilot mode. We think that we are consciously doing something, but in reality, our actions are simply a result of our habits. In order to learn more about habits, let us understand how habits emerge. Human wants to do everything, but with lesser effort, especially the things we do frequently. This is where our brain comes to play a major role. If we do something repeatedly, our behavioral patterns are etched into our neural pathways. Habits are useful because we don't have to constantly think about the basic behaviors such as walking, typing, and so on. Exercising, complimenting others, and sleeping early are a few examples of good habits. Swearing, procrastinating, and gossiping might be considered some bad habits. Bad habits are like obstacles in the path of becoming a better version of yourself. You can be more productive if you procrastinate less. You can lose weight if you sit less and avoid fast food. In short, if we want to be high achievers, we must focus on breaking down our bad habits and forming new good habits that transform our lives. The book, The Power of Habit, provides with a life-changing formula to form new habits. The formula is Q plus routine plus reward is equal to habit. Forming a new habit is a three-step process. Number 1, Q is a trigger for the brain. This trigger hints us about the new habit. Number 2, routine is the physical, emotional, or mental behavior that just comes after the cue. Number 3, reward is what you will get after completing the routine. First, let us discuss routine. Let's say that you want to start running in the morning, but every time you wake up, you change your mind and go to sleep again. You enjoy going back to sleep for a few minutes, but end up hating yourself the entire day. So the routine that you would want to develop is that of going to run every morning. Now imagine waking up in the morning and seeing your shoes and tracksuit ready. You see your water bottle filled and house keys nearby. You are all set to go out for a run. The idea is that these small things, such as having your shoes ready by the bedside, act like cues that trigger the idea of routine. So the moment you see your shoes, the thought of your morning run comes to the mind. And chances are that you are more likely to go on a run when you are well prepared beforehand. Let us now talk about the final step, reward. A cue, what we discussed before, other than triggering routine, serves one more purpose of making the brain crave for the reward. In simple terms, let us say the reward of you completing your morning run is a glass full of your favorite smoothie. Now when you see your shoes in the morning, you are reminded of the run and most importantly of the reward. Your brain starts craving smoothie. The stronger the craving, the more chances are there that you would go for a run. Habits are ultimately what we are. From handwriting to sleeping early, everything is a neurological pattern developed by repetitions. If one remembers the formula from the book The Power of Habit, it is easier to form new habits and to keep away from the bad ones.